Hello, everybody. My name is Austin,
My name's Dan.
and we are here to play games.
Badly.
Yes. Welcome back to Coffee Talk, Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. Inumini and werewolves may share common ancestry, archaeologists say. Lionfish invasion decrease, a successful trial. Countries to block foreign entry amidst unknown livestock bacterial infection.
What do we got here?
Yes, the cinnamon latte and the sweet coffee. The two things I messed up last time, went back and played them, gave the correct drinks.
So what all did you do between our episodes?
Yeah, so not a lot. I gave Riona the card from Lucas, and he was just like, I hope she contacts me. That's pretty much how that entire thing went down. You can actually give the fidget spinner to both Rachel and Gala. You give it to Rachel first, and she's like, oh, that's funny. Yeah, I follow Lucas on, the Insta, essentially. And Gala will take it and use it as like a way to soothe anxious kids because he's so big, and he was talking about how it's a problem. So he actually holds on to the fidget spinner. And that will net you 2 achievements, essentially.
Okay. What day are we on? September 25th?
24th, Sunday 24th. Yep. So those are the big things. Got the drinks right.
So yeah, if you want to see those scenes, those happened off screen, unfortunately, but go check them out. I think we're back on the route toward getting 100%.
Best possible endings, yeah, hopefully. All right. Go Aqua. It's sometimes scary how many things come into factor as you make a decision. It shouldn't be that hard, right? I have tons to think about every day. Like how to make your timeline more fun. I could really use a good cup of tea right now. Well, I know a place. Bad traffic at Yale Street. Avoid. And our story for today, strawberry hair. Put my heart on your charm bracelet, wear it on your sleeve. So anytime, anywhere, you can always count on my heartbeat. Lock my phone with your fingertips, leave your fingerprints on mine. Hit my power button off, keep me away from the world. Just the two of us. Remind me to press an enter key twice. To put some space in my poem, so you can have enough room to dance between my words. We don't need a grand ballroom for our chests to collide. You said. My kitchen is big enough to let Beethoven fill the room with Fur-Elise, the melody he composed for Lady Therese. So Therese can play his feelings simply, but still prettily. Like your nightgown fluttering as we spin, like your upside-down frown as we let our touching skin speak of our innocence. You can keep your glass slippers to yourself. There's no need for a fairy godmother in our story. You don't have to leave after 12. We'll dance barefoot on my kitchen tiles or on the grass of your childhood park if you want to, like Ed Sheeran, our own perfect. We'll catch our breaths on the park bench when you're too tired. Rest your head on my lap, run my fingers through your hair, let them pick that strawberry scent. Then down to your blushing cheek to paint your nickname, Strawberry Hair. But only if you let me do all that. If you don't, I'd settle with your strawberry taste in my memory. I'll keep it in my breast pocket, so if you ever leave, I know which jacket I should stop wearing. So strawberry can still taste like a sweet thing for me. Let's not think about either of us leaving, shall we? Whatever will happen, right now you are my strawberry taste. My one and only race, where my ego doesn't mind losing. Right now, you are forever my safe place. You can have my promise that I will always be your safe space. I did say that to many girls before, so it's an empty shack. But you can try to reside there, and if you like it, you can stay. You already got the key anyway, even before I gave it to you. If you like it, if you like me, ask me to make it your retirement home. If you do, I'll build you a pier so you can rest your ship ashore, with a lighthouse, so I can light your way in case you want to sail again. That being said, Strawberry Hair, I'm hoping you've had enough sails already, and are finally ready to settle in.
Interesting.
Yeah. As always. What you drinking tonight, Dan?
Tonight is Yorkshire tea. I went with regular instead of gold.
Oh man.
Wanted some of the classic.
Really going crazy this time.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
What about you? What are you drinking?
Fall back on the Tea Republic's orange ginger mint. I know I've drank it like every session so far, but like it's a really good tea.
It's like me and Dragon Oolong.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, really good stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Hopefully, you viewers are drinking something and something soothing, and you are settled in for this episode.
Let's go.
Looks like bad weather again tonight. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings.
This is the first time I haven't seen rain in the window.
Yeah, maybe it's overcast.
I don't know. I think it's very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something.
Hey guys.
What's up, guys? It's too dainty. Dainty. Well, what would you like then? Red, black, and purple? That wouldn't be the worst.
Sounds good to me.
Okay then, why not? But you have to commit to it. No takebacks this time. Bye. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from the topic. Only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work. And it's not like we're going to decide now anyway. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? That's a fair question. Hey, Chillnanigans, what do you think? Pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple? I don't put Chillnanigans on the spot.
No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine.
They both look so angry.
Lamest answer.
Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are. And when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh please, can we not talk about that now? I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore ones. The ones you spotted on Tomodachi. I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they were also too expensive. We have to be realistic. Weddings in general are expensive. Especially when you want to have 200 guests. That's a low blow. I can't just disinvite my extended family. The key word is extended. Do you even know half these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. I mean, you don't, but I understand why you would feel that pressure. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for a part of the wedding. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have beautiful things you like, even if it means we have fewer guests. But if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to be just a random meal with a bunch of people who we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure you can afford a dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to... Saved by the bell. That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have that drink now, Chillnanigan.
Of course. What can I get you?
Something that will keep me awake. I still have work to do and my head hurts. So I guess strong coffee would be good. And with a nice spicy kick, I think.
Any preference on the spicy kick?
No, any strong coffee with spice will do. All right. We're gonna make some coffee with some ginger.
You're gonna want to use cinnamon instead of ginger.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. We might be
Yeah,
looking at two different things then.
We might be. I wonder if both would work.
So I was gonna make a Jahe Tubruk.
Yeah, okay. This one is Jingle Beans.
All right. Well,
if you want to try it, that's fine. But I think, I wonder if either of these will work.
She didn't specify what kind of spice, so either one probably would work.
True. I guess that either one would work. Yeah, ginger would work too.
Yep.
Here's a Jingle Beans for the lady.
Oh, that's novel.
Ah!
Perfect.
Hey, good. As long as it works, right?
I can feel myself relaxing already. I think it's kind of like with Hyde. We didn't have the ginger, so we couldn't make the drink he actually needed in that last episode.
Ah, gotcha.
What? You're weird. That thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all. You're weird. I guess we're both weird.
Uh-huh.
That's adorable.
Weirdos.
That we are. Hey, Hyde, what's up? My lovely weirdo. My perfect misfit. This is so much better. It really is. They are definitely, even though they're fighting over the wedding, they're in a much better place than they were before.
Mm-hmm.
Have I mentioned I love your smile? Never enough. Ugh, disgusting.
Hey, Hyde. How you doing, buddy?
I'm going to need something real spicy to wash this down.
And I'd love to serve it to you, Hyde.
Oh.
If Bailey's doesn't want to order, that is.
Hyde, sorry, didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever you were doing. Hey, Hyde. Go ahead and get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while anyway until Lua properly gets off work. All right, then. Did you hear me, Chillnanigans? Spicy is the name of the game.
Any preference on the spice or the base?
Nope, just make sure it's a spicy kick of something, then double it. All right, we're going to give him...
You got that one?
Yeah, hibiscus with 2 gingers. That'll have lots of kick.
Yeah. Hibiscus is so good.
Zobo.
Gonna need something that we can make that latte art on.
Give him that card, too. See if it helps.
Okay.
Ah, served Hyde his favorite hibiscus drink. That's not mine. Oh, my mistake, sorry. Okay.
I felt up for a challenge, so try this. If you don't like hibiscusness, you never will.
Let's see if you cracked the Hyde code.
The Hyde code. Well?
It's so stoic. This is kind of troublesome, Chillnanigan. You know me a little too well.
Ah, so I take it this works for you.
This is perfectly executed Zobo, if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you've made use of your gingerbread supply.
So you knew I couldn't get it right last time.
Yeah. Forgive an old man his old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me Zobo like this every time I visited. She lived near the harbor. We would sit down and drink it and watch the boats float by. That sounds lovely. She was a good friend. She isn't anymore? When you've got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go. I imagine that's true. That's sad. You get used to it. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grief being the price you paid for love? I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget, and for others you just get better at moving on. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, our family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track? Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Not getting too bored. Not really. Turns out planning a wedding as well. Suitably entertaining. That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest. Did you sound any less enthusiastic?
Uh-oh,
Hey.
They're starting up again. Here they go again.
Good to see that some things don't change.
Oh, I should have whispered that.
And such a dramatic backdrop, too. You should start serving popcorn, Chillnanigan. I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time.
Oh, mad.
No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I've got to go to work anyway. Right. And I'm going to have a drink. Bye, Chillnanigan. Bye, Hyde. See ya. Ugh. Can I make...
What can I make you, Mr. Bailey?
Listen,
excuse me.
I'm still used to reading every single line. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I think something warm, sweet, and comforting, please.
Hot chocolate, perhaps?
I haven't made any chocolate drinks yet. Yes, chocolate with honey and milk could work.
Well, that's pretty straightforward.
Sure is.
Hold up. That's coffee. You need chocolate there.
You're right, thank you.
It's okay. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
good.
that's so cute. A little heart.
I need latte art. Ugh. I need it. There we go. A Chocobi Miruku for you.
Perfect. This feels so good, Chillnanigan. It means a lot you've always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming.
But of course, you are our valued customers.
I hope Lua didn't get too soaked. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. And why all the fighting? You tell me. This wedding's bringing out the worst in us. Since we sort of sorted out the situation with my family. You mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lou and I haven't fought about anything until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Here to give some more harsh observations, Hyde? Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? How do you mean? It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lua's there, but that's about it. It's not a bad start, in truth. But if you don't have specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants? You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Tomodachi. Every wedding picture she's pinning online, all the places she finds cool, all the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all of that, to have a special day. Every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, too this, too that. Is it? Too much, too expensive? That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding, just because I'm estranged from my family. I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding. You're a remarkably presumptuous young man.
Mr. Hyde.
No, that's alright. I know Hyde helped Lua back in one day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear it. Good, because I was going to say it whether you like it or not. This guy. You're sitting here going on about everything Lua should want, as if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone, no, especially when you love someone, you should never presume to know what they need. Lua is the only one who can tell what Lua wants. But that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. Give her time to figure it out. It's not going to help if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute. Or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding, just to make you feel good about yourself. But what if we take so long that we reach old age, and we're still not married? Who cares? If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. I agree. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding, based on your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. That sounds pretty sad to me. good advice.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear.
Bailey's.
But it also wasn't wrong. Every time I figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple. Should have thought of that before, I guess. You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde? Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. That doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling. Doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while. I thought you were having a good time in LA. I was. Until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. Get my contract with the agency just in case. But there aren't any modeling jobs to be here. Really? What are you going to do then? Come back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course.
Of course. What else would you do?
Come on, I'm obviously kidding.
Are you?
You? I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them.
There you go.
Besides, I checked in on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, the grandkids manage the whole enterprise, like it's some sort of startup. Are we seriously talking about the mafia right now? That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about.
So mysterious.
Yeah.
Mr. Hyde likes to play a little.
Honestly, if I lived as long as he did, I probably would too.
Yeah. Well, this will be entertaining.
The way he does it, specifically. Guilty as charged. I can't help it. When I see an earnest face, I have to tease it. I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people. Impatient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go into slow fashion. Or fine arts if you paint with oils. That'll take some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much chiaroscuro lighting. I butchered that. That's fine.
Chiaroscuro?
Yeah. And putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore.
Fascinating.
If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt, shh. If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. You're always joking around, Hyde, but for all that you don't sugarcoat your advice. Pretty great listener. I hope you always have people who listen to you. Moving here to be closer to them. Probably talking about Gala. What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone's ringing. Ah, it's Lua. She's done with work for the day, finally. That was a short time span.
In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Bayless?
No, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home. And keeping bickering? Nah, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Must be something in the drink. I'm going to leave the topic alone for a little while. Good elf. Enjoy your night, then. I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Chillnanigan.
Of course. Have a good night, Mr. Bayless. Mr. Hyde, what was that about the mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change?
All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. I know old man Georgie said this area is safe, and it's a bit of pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value.
I sense a story.
It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I've been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point, I decided that I needed a proper break, but, you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job, not on his watch.
So you slipped his watch?
You know me well, Chillnanigan. Some friend and we decided to get together. I was to provide the ride, they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing. I waited until Gala was sound asleep. And I left a pile of pillows under the duvet, hide-shaped. And I snuck out of the hotel room. There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well.
He had your car keys.
Oh no. He had my car keys, and I wasn't about to poke the bear wolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details, but my friends and we drove to a lovely spot with a view. The sort of action which, I admit, might appear ambiguous from the outside, but to me was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it when suddenly we hear a tap on the window.
Let me guess. That was Gala.
The wolf himself, he peers inside, and he starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze, and then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door and tosses my dates outside.
Mr. Hyde. You're not winding me up, are you?
Oh, good Nanigan, I wish. Sorry, it still sends me into a fit just thinking about it. The princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe it.
That's a conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard of one.
Princess carried him out of the car. Right? Truly earning this yearly bonus. I didn't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least not until he removed my gag. Oh my. Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates, whom I'd had to pick out of the grass.
Poor Gala.
Just Bananagan. I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say, for me. Never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco. But I couldn't be angry at Gala even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antic quite as charming, though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere, in a compromising position. I think he was truly terrified on my account, so he stopped talking to me for a few weeks.
That doesn't sound unfair.
What a story. I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you can see outside, and the worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end, for whatever reason. My car collection had some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. Must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over, and it's very banged up. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I.
You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde.
Sentimental, That's what you took away from that story? Eh. But I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place. Still, the rain has stopped, and this is my cue to go, before I lose all my remaining cred.
I hope the car is safe and sound.
So do I. And Bananagan.
Yes?
Nah, nothing. Have a good night.
Good night, Mr. Hyde.
Wonder what that was all about.
A rumph. And safe journey home.
I didn't get a harumph out of that guy. All right. Well, that wraps up this episode. Thank you.
Hope you all enjoyed.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We do hope it has been a delightful one, that you've been able to unwind from a busy day with a warm beverage or a cold one, whatever suits your fancy. But more than anything else, just thank you for letting us be a part of your day, and we do hope it is an awesome one. Feel free to drop us your favorite hot drink or thoughts about the story so far into the comments below. But other than that, we'll see you in the next episode.
See you next time.
Bye-bye now.